million cedis and buy gold and give you your forex. Demand equals supply. Exchange rate doesn't move. It's just a simple use of our gold reserves to meet the demand for forex. So once you can anchor the city with gold so that you are able to meet demand, then there's so much extra forex reserves to do other things for the country. But then you will maintain long-term exchange rate stability, which will be anchored on gold, and then we will move forward.
His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Oten Nkano Yanko, former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eso.
Because of the rate of deterioration of the value of the cedi, people are hedging for other foreign currencies. And when it happens like that, then it puts further pressure on the currency. And so we would instill fiscal discipline, because eventually the main driver of the economy is fiscal discipline and fiscal consolidation. And so if you only want to ramp up revenues, but you're not willing to cut expenditures, then you have a situation where your budget deficit is out of kilter. And as you know, we had a budget deficit that went as high as 15% of GDP. And unless we instill fiscal discipline, we'll continue to have a situation where it puts pressure on our currency. It's like a household budget. You cannot spend more than you earn. And that is what this government has been. Spending more money than they earn. Borrowing more money than they can afford to pay. And that is what has, created the situation in which we are. So we must reduce the deficit. We must instill fiscal discipline. We must reduce the debt burden. And already there is a debt restructuring going on. And so we must continue the debt restructuring, but make sure that we put in the buffers so that we don't fall into this situation.
Not just former President John Dramani Mahama and Ote Nkano, also so measures our day ebegu akwemu na exchange rate yetimi ede address. Afei de aka ho bio yanko Yera Alan Kwajo Trematen edieso.
If as a country you are able to generate more foreign exchange, let's use dollars. If you are able to generate more foreign exchange, then it means that your cedi then will grow in comparison with the dollar, will grow in strength. It means that you have more foreign exchange, more dollars chasing your own currency, local currency. So the only way that as a country we can stabilize our currency is for us to be able to earn more foreign currency. The only way you can earn more foreign currency is to be able to produce and export. It's very simple. Have you heard of any leader, not only in Ghana, in Africa, talking about exports? But that's the key. All the matured economies I was talking about, the key to their success is production and then exports. And I led the development of the National Export Development Strategy, which will generate $25 billion by 2050, by 2030 for Ghana. But once you export, you must also reduce the amount of foreign exchange that you are using to import goods. So while you export, you reduce your imports. And the only way you can reduce your imports is to create local companies that will produce the things that you currently import. And that is why, even before I left office, I developed the most comprehensive program for import substitution.
Yera Alan Kwajo Trematen of Movement for Change. Nene na otie na ono so na nisu ade hono efa exchange rate ho kwan obefa so obetaka no eno na otie no na meba beba so wani to yase ye da so ewo boaboa ye ho na yakwa akoto aba eno nti no said ye ebribia ye preachie ese obia emomoden hwese obedi ni lemu sɛne ɛbɛyɛ adeɛ bi ɔbɛyɛ no ɛnkɔtotɔ yasomdwe ase no yɛbɛkɔ so atufo saa na yɛnsa ka nnwom ahodoɔ bi ɛwɔ ha Ghana for mabunu ya ɛna kyɛ sɛ wɔn ayɛ nnwom no kama tumi sɛ nnwom no mu ɔdɛ vim wom a wotena se na wotie a wɔn kan asɛm paa eti yɛntie kakra na yɛmfa ɛnyegye motata ɛbra menche mi bebie phone lines na atum amamo na obia ni so obia a policy on exchange rate
Need FM neo
exchange rate the ode eba no eto asumu anase wo partner no wo candidate no wo adwen foforo bi a ususu senka oka de fa exchange anase oye a ebeboa ma ye exchange rate no yetimi am manage ebeba form na ama niema bo so aba fom na kyese obi a eho adwono ebia na ota bankuam baabi na wo brilliant idea a ye betimi dia check yen exchange rate no nanso kwame ahe one hwan me ma sa opportunity no agu mframam na obi a otie bia enhunu the kind of people we have one more edi amanyofo no achi ema meye na webe wini na fa he kosin me mpesa ade no fa o candidate a o penasem a enye ne nyina na menya ide but kakra me ensan amaboi NDC NPP movement for change saania wo mo akekan no ebia na wo so wo similar anasa different idea bia wo so betimi aton e de aton framam a wo mo peke a betimi aboa na save your man na your exchange rate no yetimi amanage no ho asem na meka. This segment is not time for greetings emergency bibie second one no a opa chia 1 minute na mde ma no chia the whole minute wa wasam eti meba yenti